In today's episode, the Rhodes Rules Family takes you to the warm, tropical breezes of the Guanacaste province of Costa Rica as we spend a relaxing day exploring tidal pools, snorkeling a coastal rock bed, encountering majestic humpback whales, and discovering so much more. Along the way, we'll give you some great tips to prepare for Costa Rica's many microclimates as you plan your own adventure to this tropical paradise. Let's go wonder.
Birthday, dear Levi. Happy birthday to you.
We spent the morning slowing down to relax while recuperating from 2 long days of back-to-back travel and enjoyed soaking up the moment while celebrating Levi's 12th trip around the sun.
After satisfying our appetites with fresh fruit, cooked-to-order omelets, and a variety of freshly squeezed juices, we were ready to hit the beach and immerse ourselves in the bright sun and warm, salty breezes. In true Rhodes Rules fashion, we had no real plan for this day, and that's just the way we like it. With the Pacific Ocean as our backdrop and the short stretch of Playa Hermosa as our playground, our family was excited to enjoy whatever came our way.
Playa Hermosa, Spanish for beautiful beach, certainly lived up to its name with its clean, gray sand beach nestled between 2 mountains on the Gulf of Papagayo. The Villa Sol Beach Resort, where we stayed for 2 nights, is a cluster of condos and independent vacation rental homes along the cliffs above the beach. This small stretch of beach is rarely very crowded and offers the perfect setting our family desires when seeking relaxation.
The tide pools at the far northern portion of Playa Hermosa drew our sons like a moth to a flame. They love to explore the spaces between rock formations in search of sea life, shells, and whatever other bounty the ocean can stir up for them. These areas can be quite dangerous and slippery if not cautious and prepared. Fortunately, we brought adequate water shoes for these types of adventures.
Though Costa Rica is only the size of West Virginia in the United States, traveling through even a small portion of the country will give you a wide range of microclimates. While the variations in weather and temperature aren't extreme, we learned that being prepared for such changes is a massive benefit. Our family's trip to Costa Rica was during the peak of the dry season, which is also the busiest and most popular time for tourists to visit the country. It's important to know that if you travel to Costa Rica in the dry season, you'll still need to be prepared for tropical rains. The country receives more than 25 feet of rainfall every year, ensuring that rain is falling somewhere at any given time. We were very fortunate on our trip to encounter only a small amount of rain early in the mornings.
That crap would hurt.
Oh, this was good. God, this is some hot water now. Hey, look at the cat. Ready? 2, 3.
As we continue exploring, We'll be recommending from our experience what we believe is essential to bring along on your own trip to ensure you are comfortable with the changing weather as you travel around the country.
We highly recommend to bring your own sunscreen. With Costa Rica located near the equator, you'll experience much longer days than if you live in the northern hemisphere. This translates to lots of intense sunlight. Ticos don't use sunscreen much, making it a luxury import mainly for tourists, which drives the cost to nearly 4 times more than in the United States.
Costa Rica has one of the largest concentrations of insects in the world. While you'll encounter these insects mostly crawling around in the rainforests, there are plenty of the flying and biting variety that you'll want to keep at bay, so insect repellent is essential. After an early afternoon relaxing in the spa for Mom and Dad, we discovered an opportunity to get out on the water to explore the coastline. As we made our way across the mouth of the Culebra Bay, we began to realize just how much the wind had picked up throughout the day. Undeterred, we pressed on to reach the jagged shore cliffs of the Santa Rosa National Park on the northern edge of the Gulf of Papagayo. While looking for a safe place to snorkel, we unexpectedly encountered one of the best surprises of our entire trip to Costa Rica.
Oh, there it went! There it went! Oh my God!
We followed the small pod of humpback whales for what seemed like forever until we could finally get close enough for a close encounter.
Look! Look! Look!
While exploring the diverse ecosystems of Costa Rica, you'll definitely want your sunglasses, and a hat will be an added benefit for providing both shade and a shield from the rain.
Costa Rica is a tropical paradise. It's humid. Our family lives in Louisiana, so we are well acquainted with heat and humidity. If you've never experienced high levels of humidity, you'll want to ensure you are wearing cool, breathable clothing. Oh, and we'd highly advise to leave your denim and blue jeans at home.
You'll want comfortable and capable shoes for outdoor activity, depending upon your personal level of adventure. While all the hikes we took during our trip were on well-traveled trails, we were well prepared with good walking shoes and found them to be perfect for stability and comfort.
You'll also want a quality pair of aquatic shoes. Many marine areas in Costa Rica are full of sharp rocks. One wrong step barefooted and your trip could be ruined.
The last 2 items we highly recommend are a backpack and a light rain jacket. It rains a lot in Costa Rica, and if you are at higher elevations, it can get quite cool, especially in the evenings. Our backpacks worked perfect to keep everything we needed throughout our trip safe and dry.
Even without a fully planned day, the Rhodes Rules family was able to discover the adventure within each moment as we let the day simply unfold before us. We were once again in awe as we sat just off the coastline watching the sun sink below the horizon. Just as we did the day before, each of us continued to recount our version of the day's excitement, and our appreciation for the diverse beauty of Costa Rica grew even deeper. As our day came to a close, we were also thinking about the upcoming adventures we were to encounter as we traveled back into the Central Valley of Costa Rica to explore jungles in search of exotic wildlife.
If you are enjoying our family's adventures in our series when traveling to Costa Rica, please give this video a like and subscribe to our Rhodes Rules channel. And always remember, life is a journey. You hold your mat.